Hey guys, it's Shaneri here with the YT with Ree, and what I do here is a sit down where I talk about the hot topics that are going on with our favorite YouTubers. It's kind of like Drama Alert, only with a different demographic. Okay, so now that you know what it is, you can either leave or don't leave. It's a very simple concept that people cannot seem to grasp. You don't have to watch something that you don't want to. You saw the title, like, come on. Anyway, I already know that I'm late giving this story, especially with the Nive Nulls, but guys, I was on holiday break, like vacation for school over this time period, and then school just started back up, so I'm kind of getting back in the groove of things. Also, I like to see things play out before I just start talking about things, especially with these two people that have been going on. Okay, so there is so much tea today, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first off is the Nive Nulls. Now, oh my gosh, I recorded an entire video on this when it first happened, and I'm so glad that I did not put it up because a lot of things were totally wrong. So I don't know if y'all remember, but in some of the vlogs earlier last year, Austin and Brittany were referring to themselves going to counseling. I really didn't think anything of that because a lot of couples go to counseling. A lot of couples get married and they're already in counseling when they go into the marriage. So, I just thought, okay, they've been together for a while. Maybe they're in a little rough patch. Maybe they just want to make things even better. Go to counseling, why not? Pretty much everything came to a head when fans started sending Brittany and their family, his family too, inappropriate videos of Austin and the mistress's discussions. A lot of the family members actually had to put their Instagrams and all their social media on private, when before it was public. I don't know if it's public now, I have to check, but about a week and a half ago, everything was private, and the Nive Nulls have actually returned back to social media. Everything was on private for a while, but it's back to normal now. So first of all, I know you guys saw that 7-minute video of Brittany and Austin sitting down in their bathroom. I think it aired on December the 30th. I'll link everything down below, but pretty much he just confessed to everything. They got straight to the point when the video started. Alright, so early last year, he started an online affair with a mystery mistress. We aren't sure who the girl is, but a couple people have outed her. The reason why I even know about the story is because somebody emailed me. I thought it was fake. Then somebody else emailed me with pictures and text messages and a video. At first I was like, oh no, that's not him. He looked kind of like Miranda Singh's husband. So I thought that's who it was. I was like, Miranda, your man? Really? Girl? But then I saw and I was like, okay, no, that's him. I'm not going to link the video or anything. I think that most of them have been deleted anyway, but it's just him in the bathroom. And it's just inappropriate. The videos are totally inappropriate. So they pretty much just confirmed all that night. Now, when I went to go look up a couple things after I saw the video, I saw an interview from this girl. And her videos since then have been either put on private or deleted. I think they were just put on private, but I can link them and show screenshots of what they were and her tweets and everything. But she interviewed this girl. Now, this girl claimed to be the mistress. She was a white woman originally from Brazil, and she was 23 years old, and she says that she went to him first online and that she looked at him like he was a DILF, and also she just liked how she just wanted to have fun with him and all that. Now, when I listened to the interview, I think somebody else recorded that, they saved her video from YouTube. When I heard it, I was like, oh no, this is fake, because the girl was saying everything that we already know. We know he has a family. We had an idea that him and Brittany's family didn't really get along very well. We knew that Brittany was pregnant. These are all the things that she was saying in there. And she was saying that, they stopped talking, which is, we already knew when they stopped talking because he had already addressed that in the video. I felt like I could have called up there and could have been like, hi, I'm a mistress. I'm his mistress, and this is how it all went down. I felt like I could have did that. So that's why you have to be careful when you're just taking on any story or anything that people can say, because people can lie and make up anything about whatever they want to. So anyway, I saw that, and then after the video was taken down, I was like, okay, the girl in the pictures, because what I was sent through email, it was a black girl. Anyway, that's what that. And you know what, the weird thing, I'm not saying that this is karma or anything like that, but one of the things that I found very interesting is, if you guys watch their video, I'll put a screenshot or link, whatever, but they had a video where they were introducing themselves. And at a certain mark, it was the 4-minute and something, Brittany, Austin and Brittany were discussing how they really got into talking. Austin was actually in a relationship, but it wasn't going very well. and Brittany was single, so she was just kind of out there with the dating scene. But she was laughing when they were talking about how he was a jerk, how he had a girlfriend and he was still talking to Brittany, and how, you know, he ended up leaving the girlfriend, going with Brittany because their relationship was going downhill. But I just thought that was, you know, kind of interesting to watch where they are now and how they kind of started. But I digress, guys. Okay, so I typically don't give my thoughts, but, you know, hey, why not? Alright, so the good thing is that the relationship did not go very far, further than what it could have gone. They were just sending each other pictures and emails and, you know, videos and things. So it didn't go far. Cheating is cheating, yes, but, you know, it didn't go as far as it could have. And I feel like them working it out and talking with each other and going to counseling, what they've been doing, I feel like that's just a great example of a young couple trying to make things work. And they are a Christian couple, so people can tend to come down harder on them to lead by example. But, I mean, you know, to each his own. Next, let's talk about RAVEN ELYSE and Vicky Logan. Guys, this story is so interesting. Okay, so number one, I am an avid Tumblr user. I've been using Tumblr for like 7 years now, a very long time, since I was like 16, 17, I was using that. Now, when I first started on Tumblr, there was a girl. Her name was Raven. And her name was like Ray Baby Ray. And she had like a lot of followers. She had like 6,000 followers on Tumblr at the time. It was a long time ago. Or maybe she had like 4,000, I'm not sure. But she was this girl. She lived in the same area as me at the time when I was there, so I was just really intrigued by her. One thing I did notice about her, even though she had like her own personality and she's pretty outspoken, because Tumblr was like an outlet, and it was interesting watching other people like me that were in high school going through different things. She was a little sheltered. Like some of the things that she would say, I was like, oh, okay, this girl, you know, she's a little sheltered. And then sometimes she would respond to people saying the same things that I was thinking. She would be like, well, just because blah blah. So that's one thing I just kind of knew right off the bat. So when these tweets that you guys already know I'm talking about came out, some of them, yes, were offensive, but some of them weren't really all that bad. But it was kind of things that black people say. Like there was one where somebody was like, oh, well, why didn't you go to an HBCU? And she was like, because now I know that any kind of way that you answer that, if you don't want to go to one and you're black, is kind of bad. But she said something like, you know, she just wants to be with a more diverse crowd. Some people took offense to that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to go to a HBCU. I mean, you know, whatever. Anyway, Vicky Logan's, hers, I felt like were worse than Raven's. Her dressing up, I mean, some of the things that she said, I thought those tweets were fake. I was like, there's no way. That's why I didn't even make a video about it. But Vicky did make a video, which I will link below and screenshot. Okay, so I'm editing this video in hindsight, and can I just add that she put ads in her apology video? Come on. She owned up to it, and she said those were actually her tweets. And I just could not believe it. And then Raven also made a video. She didn't post it on her YouTube. She actually posted it on like a website or something. I know it's on Vimeo, of her apology also. And obviously, we don't know her personality, so she could be one of those people that's kind of like guarded, so it's hard for her to maybe seem real or sincere with her apology. It just seemed kind of rushed, like she just kind of needed to get it out the way, and maybe it wasn't really good timing for her or something. But I was like, is there ever good timing with these type of videos, you know, with apologizing, especially for something as embarrassing as that? So no one is exactly sure when and who started all of this, but people are saying that it started on Lipstick Alley. So popular Tumblr users were sent all these tweets, screenshots of the comments that were made. So the two people that I'm going to be referring to are the problackgirl.tumblr.com and porcelainandfire.net. Now that one is also a Tumblr blog, but that person just has a public domain. So this tweet back from January 19th, 2015 is of RAVEN ELYSE saying, so many pointlessly angry black women on Twitter. I squint my eyes with confusion and slight disgust at so many of y'all tweets. I hate when black people make stereotypes come true. You already know what they're saying about us. Don't let them be right. Black people, stop putting 100 after everything you tweet. Just ate cereal. 100. What do you think about HBCUs? I would not like to be around that many black people at once. I prefer, and I'm pretty sure she's just saying, I prefer a more diverse, you know, something something. That was just a couple of the tweets. There were plenty more. Now, there was another tweet about Blue Ivy and Raven Elysse jumping on the bandwagon with other people saying that she just wasn't a cute baby, but there were so many people saying that she wasn't cute, but because she's in the limelight, spotlight a little bit more than other people, she got a lot of fire for it. I mean, almost everybody and their mama was talking about her hair and how she just wasn't cute because she looked like Jay-Z. So, does that make it right? No. One of her tweets saying, so they're thinking it's Blue Ivy now? No, that sounds like a disease, a poison, or some strong weed. Beyonce knows better than that. Okay, it's an opinion of a name. Like, come on, y'all. It's really not that serious. So this is where I say that Vicky Logan's tweets were much worse than Raven's, and this is why I just didn't think they were real, but they were. Looking back on my teenage years, I should have been friends with more white people. They were more loyal than my nigger friends. Ugh, black women need to step their game up. That's all I have to say. Without Asians, 75% of black women will be walking around with ratchet hair, chipped nails, mustaches, and bushy eyebrows. Be grateful. Okay, so I have a problem with that. I'm not even going to talk about that in this video, but if you're knowledgeable about history, you'll see why that is completely, I mean, it's a little accurate, but it's just, no, just stop it. Why did black women have such a problem with submitting to a man? Laugh out loud. Because Oprah told them not to. Sometimes I wish I was African or an islander so I would have a reason to dance all the time. Regular black people dancing is ghetto. So that's just a few of Vicky Logan's tweets, guys. Well, the good thing is that she apologized. That's like the best thing I could say, because I mean, listen, I'm not an avid Twitter user and I don't follow Vicky Logan very much. I am subscribed to her. I don't follow her on Twitter or Instagram. Like, I'm just not like that interested in her thing. But of course I do support Vi. Like, I watched some of her videos and things, so I was very appalled when I saw this. I don't really even know what to say about this whole situation. I'm glad that people called them out. People started calling and emailing their sponsorships because they didn't want a lot of these companies who make a living pretty much off of young African-American girls to start benefiting from them. People started getting upset, so they started emailing and calling their sponsorships, and they actually, to my surprise, heard a response. There were rumors swirling around that Vicky and Raven were losing sponsorships like left and right. A couple of the sponsorships publicly did say that was true, and a few actually just said no, and some others just didn't hear about them. Here are a few screenshots of the sponsorships according to porcelainandfire.net. So from Curology, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. We are just as shocked and upset by these posts as you are. Had we known about these offensive remarks prior to working with RAVEN ELYSE TV, we would have not considered working with her. Curology prides itself on honesty, integrity, and putting our patients' well-beings above all else. All patients such as yourself feel disrespected, and we feel that we have failed to live up to these standards. Moving forward, we are working on stricter screening processes for those we choose to work with. I can assure you that we are no longer working with RAVEN ELYSE TV, nor do we plan to again in the future. I hope that you will give us the opportunity to move forward and build back any trust lost. However, if you prefer to cancel, I understand and am happy to help. Don't hesitate to let me know if there's anything at all that we can do to help answer any questions or any concerns that you may have had. Again, we are so sorry and hope that in time you will come to trust us again. Best, Alex from Curology, formerly Pocket Derm Support. So that was one of the sponsors, and next another one is from the Candy Club. Thank you for contacting Candy Club. We absolutely appreciate that you have alerted us to the situation. We did not know about Raven's comments and agree. They are unacceptable. We do not agree here nor condone her thinking, and now that we are aware of this, we will immediately cut all ties with her. Again, we appreciate you bringing this to our attention. If there is an active membership that you are wanting to discontinue because of this, please let us know. The name and email address associated with this, and we will honor your request. We can also reach us at 888-598-5995. And then the last one that I'm going to read is from Wild African. Thank you for your email. I'm sorry to hear the offensive comments on you. I I know it's really annoying and disheartened. I can totally understand you. God will bless you. Good things will always happen. Everyone is equal despite differences in our skin color, sex, religion, language. We are stopping working with RAVEN ELYSE TV. We also won't work with anyone who have racial discrimination. Please don't worry about it. Wish you a happy day. Forgot to other bad comments. See forward. Okay, I couldn't really read it very well, guys, because the English just wasn't that great, or maybe there's a bunch of typos. I don't get it, but there are other ones from It Cosmetics, acne.org. Guys, the list goes on. I didn't even know that she had all these sponsorships. That's amazing, actually. Sorry. And then there were other people who didn't agree with the emails they were receiving, and they weren't going to just stop working with someone based off of the tweets that they made, the ignorant tweets that they made. Like, for example, myfirstwig.com. Like I said, I didn't know this was a sponsorship. Y'all be digging. Hi, dear. Thanks so much for your email, and sorry for the inconvenience, but the attachments can't be seen. Also, RAVEN ELYSE is one of our YouTube sponsor, but as you know, we only ask her to record tutorial videos for our products. We are afraid that her personal life and behavior are not controlled by us. Hope you can understand. However, we'd love to transfer your words to her. Please let us know what happened. We'll try our best to help you. Sorry for the inconvenience. Then Shop Miss A said, good afternoon. We appreciate your concern and for bringing this to our attention. However, we do not have control over what an individual decides to post on his or her personal social media channels. The postings on Raven's site are her own and do not necessarily represent the position, strategy, or opinions of shopmissa.com. Thank you for messaging us and have a good day. Team Miss A. And that was from Miss Jade. So Nappy Hair, which is a black-owned company, they make the kinky, kind of like fluffy, straight hair clip-ins that you can put in. They tweeted them and let them know what was going on. They replied and said, these tweets are fake. Please do not send anything like this to us again, and thank you. Then they responded, thank you for the unprofessional and offensive response. I will attach this email to social media so others can see what a disrespect your company is. The tweets are actual screenshots and tweets that have most likely been deleted by Vicky. She calls herself a Christian woman who would sit and lie like this instead of owning up to her wrongdoing. And many others will not be supporting your company from now on. Have an amazing day. And Nappy Hair responded, you have a great day as well. On behalf of the KSR Hair Group, it is with great concern that I address an incident that occurred with our customer service department. After hearing this issue, I would like to make an apology on behalf of ours. Here at the KSR Hair Group, we are putting in the process and checks to ensure this does not happen again. Okay, so I didn't see a bunch of things about Vicky being dropped from sponsorships. So prior to Raven's apology video that was posted on Vimeo, she did post these Snapchat videos that were made into a compilation that were then posted on YouTube, where she said that she has no plans and is not apologizing because she says that people will not try to listen to her and they try to tear her apart and won't try to hear what she has to say anyway. So she feels like she would be wasting her breath. Okay, so it looks like I learned something new today. I had no idea that Ashley D Beauty and Vicky Logan started out as best friends, and that's how they have helped to grow channels and know other people. So when I saw this nigga rant videos, like I guess it's like a trilogy, it's multiples of them, I was really surprised. According to Ashley D Beauty, they were supposed to be a joke and they just got taken out of context. So to come to her friend's defense and do a little damage control, Ashley D Beauty commented 4 weeks ago when all this crap was going down, watching this today, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you're going up so much, oh my gosh. And their two other videos, a part of the Nigga Rant series, have since been put on private. There are 2 video links in the description box. And one last thing that I did want to touch on is Raven's mother did try to come to her defense, and so she posted on her Facebook page. I am not sure if it's since then been deleted. This was just emailed to me as an attachment, but she was just explaining that people go on a website called lipstickalley.com and talk about her daughter all the time, and she was saying how Raven has grown up and some of the things were taken out of context and weren't true. I will just leave these screenshots up so you guys can read them. Not to talk about her mom in a bad way, but just to kind of see a little bit where things are coming from another perspective, and how other people are kind of dealing with it around her. It can be difficult for someone to watch their child go through things, so she's just handling it the best way she can. It's a different day and age. It's social media. Things are totally different, so there's no right way to do things sometimes. Alright guys, so that's it for everything. I'm just going to leave you with this cute little cat who also had an opinion. You guys know my style is not to drag people or be super rude. So I try to keep my opinions a little bit low and just stick to what everything is going on. So I will talk to you all later, and everything's going back to regular posting. Bye!